Hello, friends. We're back with the main campaign. It's been a minute. You know, things are going kind of crazy.
It's been one singular minute and only 1 minute.
Well, it's been 5 weeks. So I'm going to be a benevolent DM and give Erin a break so that she doesn't have to do the entire recap to get us to this point.
For a second, I thought you were going to say, like, so now I'm going to pass it over to Erin. And I was like, oh, no.
Yep. Erin gets the DM now. Congratulations.
Oh, that's worse.
What is my cat doing? Sniffing my face.
She heard this like no in Erin's no and was like, my people.
Yeah. All right. Well, I am going to recap so that everyone has an idea of where we are. So, basically, the group has decided to pursue the other 2 Manchun clones after defeating the first one in Waterdeep. They found evidence of where like the 2 other Manchun location clones and Manchun clone locations would be. One was like super clearly the jungles of Chult, and the other was like desert maybe. So the Open Lord Silverhand, through threats or maybe blackmail, hired the group, or I guess secured more like the group a passage to Chult on the Sailor of Fortune ship, the Storm Maiden's Revenge, captained by Mad Molly McDarren. Molly was forced to leave some of her crew behind in the Moonshay Isles, and so you've been forced to kind of join the crew. There was a stopover at the pirate island of Pandira, and there our adventurers uncovered smugglers masquerading as a dead wizard. They found some worthy treasure, fought some Sahuagin. They didn't know what that was, but now they do.
We learned intimately.
Yeah. You arrived back on the Storm Maiden's Revenge, divvied up all the golden treasure with your other crewmates. The morale is now up. The crew is super friendly towards you. And that brings us to now. The ship was loaded with enough supplies on Pandira to get you all to Chult, which you're about 10 to 12 days away from. For the duration of the trip, you will continue with your assigned tasks. That means Red Erin will be prepared to go down to the medical room at any time for various injuries and illnesses. Titanium and Wisteria will be reporting to the bosun Tide, and you can choose your shift. You can both do day, you can both do night, whatever you want. Rave will be reporting for to the quartermaster for part-time doing map repair work, and then before dinner doing, or during dinner, fun entertainment for the crew. And then Marty and Dan will be in the kitchen helping Beetle Shoebuckle prepare the meals. AKA, they're just going to be peeling some potatoes.
I'm going to say, I feel like some potato peeling is in our future.
Yep.
I like the 2 that use like swords and blades the most. Cutting potatoes.
Look, we're really good with swords. We are very good at our jobs, Dan.
Exactly.
Very good.
Very good with knives.
You're trusted with the most precious of spud.
But Dan, if you are ready, yep. We have a sponsor for this stream today.
Say what?
Yeah. So this stream, we have a sponsor, and that sponsor is Bisou Lovely. Bisou Lovely is a small Canadian jewelry company that makes probably the prettiest nerd cultural jewelry that I have ever seen. They're doing a Kickstarter for their RPG collection, and I am personally here for the Necromancer ring. I mean, look at me. Plus, their jewelry is nickel, lead, and cadmium free, which is great for me who's like allergic to metals and stuff. But Margaret has a lot of feels, and I would like to know what Margaret thinks.
I mean, I sure do have a lot of feelings about this collection. I mean, like, I feel like with a lot of nerd culture jewelry and nerd culture accessories, it tends to rely on just making the reference and then not doing anything else with it. I think Beezu Lovely really stands out because, like, not only do they like clearly reference like all this RPG stuff that we, obviously love and, consume every week as part of our Dungeons and Dragons lives and stuff like that, but it's like also really elegant jewelry design that like both looks, just super cool and super fashionable to wear and super classy to wear, but also like, it vibes with the class itself. Like Colleen's, not only is the necromancer ring like, cool necromancer vibes, but it's just Colleen in a ring, I swear to God.
I mean, it's not wrong. That's not wrong.
Yeah.
Well,
look at the warrior ring and think, oh, basically Titanium would wear the warrior ring, is what I'm saying. Titanium will be wearing the warrior ring, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, it is a great collection. There is something for everyone, and there's some really cool things that you can unlock, like once the Kickstarter really gets going. So you can find them at bit.ly/belovelyrpg. And we're going to pop that link into the chat. And when this video goes to YouTube, it will be in the description box. So thanks, Beezu Lovely, for sponsoring our stream.
Oh, yeah. Because these are going to be on YouTube now.
Yeah, they're going to be on YouTube now.
Volume 2 starts tonight.
Yeah.
Beanward Bound.
This is also like a great jumping on point. So if you've been wanting to have someone else to basically like book club this this stream with, like, hey, now is a great point to get someone to hop on in. We're on a boat, everybody. Come on.
We are on a boat.
It's going fast. And...
It's going to be amazing. So now that we are ready to go, let us all go to the boat. AKA Dan, let us go to roll 20.
All right.
Would you say we're having a boat party?
What?
Yes.
Please listen to friends at the table, and I'm wounded.
Oh,
that's on my list. I just haven't gotten to it yet.
Okay.
This is the only tabletop content I take in.
All right, friends. So you all are on the Storm Maiden's Revenge. You all are in your stations, doing all your stuff. If you want, I can place Marty and Dan where they need to go.
Oh, yeah.
And then...
Or the galley, I guess it would be.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I just, like, when we were setting this up ahead of time, I just kind of plopped myself next to
you guys are
like...
technically down here, but that got cut off.
Oh,
so
cool. Wait, so I can have a sleepover with Aaron as long as I'm on the right floor? Or deck?
Well, so
did I cut that off? Or
nope, but that's okay because we don't really need to deal with it that much. All right.
I don't even know.
So,
quick question. Just to recap, so you said that me and Titanium, we're looking out for the tide. Is that what you said?
Tide is the name of the bosun. Tide is the tiefling who is the bosun. I guess maybe we should go over that too. Since
I'm confused.
You know what a bosun is, Nicole? No. Oh, okay, that explains it. I was like, wait.
Okay, so we're gonna back this up a bit. It's been 5 weeks. I need to remember that. So the Storm Maiden's Revenge, the captain who you've met is Mad Molly McDarren. She's a human female. She looks like a slightly older Elizabeth Debicki. Like, just that's sort of what I have in...
the same exact reaction.
Huh?
Marty and I had the same exact reaction.
Which is what? Yeah? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I call it my Robert De Niro acknowledging something face.
Yes, the
Approval.
first mate is named Typhus Smollett. He is a human male, and like Samuel Eagle, like just a human, like just make Samuel Eagle a human. The bosun is Tide. Tide is a tiefling. They're like a deep midnight blue. They are they. And just like very picturesque, if you will. And then the quartermaster is Garlock Fairfist. He's a half-orc male. He's
I'm calling
very
him Garlic, just so you know.
Of course.
You don't have to really deal with him, so that's probably for the best.
Okay. Go ahead.
And then you and Dan are working with the cook, Beetle Shoebuckle.
Beetlejuice it is.
You can drop us down below now, Colleen. I just didn't extend the map, the Roll20 screen as opposed to the map itself.
Bloop, bloop. So this is where you guys are. This is basically everyone but Aaron's sleeping quarters. And I don't know where Titanium is, so let's just...
She moved up by Nicole.
Yeah, I was having a sleepover with Aaron, but I decided I would be good and go back to my duties.
I gave you a bandage.
See you, so that's fine.
She's
as
next to
long
Nicole
as...
right now.
Margaret said duties.
All right.
Marty, I don't get it. Can you explain why that's funny?
I'll draw you a diagram.
Ew.
All right.
I look forward to it.
So now that we have an idea of all the, leaders of the boat, the word is escaping me, of officers, got there in the end, all of the officers of the ship, now we can go back to where we were. So you've all gone to your positions. Tide is basically told Titanium and Wisteria like what parts on the deck to help with. Mostly, obviously, you're doing like the heavy lifting type stuffs.
I'm
Aaron,
strong.
you can do whatever until someone gets hurt, essentially.
I reorganize the medicines in like alphabetical order, and then like 20 minutes later, I reorganize them by like vial shape, and then I reorganize them by like potency, and I figure out different ways to reorganize the medicines.
All right. And as we said, Marty and Shinobi are just peeling potatoes. I mean, they're peeling other vegetables, but yes, that's what they're doing with their
mostly
time.
potatoes. They're only peeling potatoes. All the other vegetables they're ignoring because the potato is the superior ingredient. Or they've been so traumatized by a vague memory of a certain commissar of kindness that
I don't... Would Aaron Potato be Aaron Potato in this version?
I wasn't asking for a deep canon breakdown. I was just trying to make a joke.
I don't know if Potato Aaron ever existed in this AU, but
like a high-level druid can commune with plants.
So are you speaking to a druid just so you can talk to potatoes?
No, I'm just saying that if red potato existed, we could potentially communicate with it.
Okay.
You don't just have a psychic bond with red potato?
Potato Aaron is eternal. Adam just said in the
All right,
chat.
red potato. Here we go.
Aaron
So,
Potato.
the first day out from Pandira, JK, you guys, let's make this life easier. You don't got to move anything. I'm just going to move us to the big map. Did I do that right, Dan? The world map?
Nothing happened. Did you drag the
The little...
Oh, no, it did.
Okay.
Since I'm logged in as you, I couldn't see the change, but
Okay, cool.
They can
So
good.
yes. So just to reiterate where everyone was, this is Pandira up here. So the first day, basically your trip, you're going from here down to here. So that now you know. So the first day of travel will get you to about here, essentially.
That looked like
I know
no
it looks.
distance whatsoever.
I know it looks like no distance whatsoever.
Can you click those again?
So you're here.
At
then
what
you're gonna
percent
get
should I be zoomed into this so I can
to a
actually kind
We're
of
at the far
render
left.
any movement whatsoever?
Far left, Marty. Far left.
far
No,
left.
I know far left. I'm just saying I didn't notice any difference in height between those two. Should be at what, like 170%? What am I looking at here? Really?
So you're going from this little island right here
Uh-huh.
to like this smaller island right here.
All right.
Is like the distance. You have to think about it this way. That's not even true. That's 2 days of travel
Oh, good.
to get that far.
Damn. Dang.
So
Yeah.
Sorry.
This is a big.
Yeah, this is huge amount of area. So the first day, the weather is balmy. You've got good winds in the sails. You do your work, and then that first night, it's so nice out that some of the sailors have like pulled out their instruments. Like one has like a little like, ukulele type thing, like some castanets. And Rave teaches one of these sailors, Tori Deepgold, who's a dwarf, how to swing dance. And everyone has just like a really good time.
On brand. Staying on brand.
The next day, the weather is a little bit cooler. The wind's still good. The bosun tide will tell Titanium and Wisteria that it seemed like there was some rain during the night. But, everything's cool, but that's why it's gotten quite so cold. Now,
also, Nicole, real quick, just because I can't be a former boat educator and let this pass. But
I don't know what a bosun is.
Yeah, a bosun is basically like a third or fourth mate. They're kind of in charge of creating the scheduling on the boat and doing kind of like the managerial tasks. I think the Navy equivalent is like a petty officer, so on and so forth. So basically, someone who's not quite as in charge as the first or second mate or the captain, but like still is, someone you want to be listening to and like has a lot of control of what's going on in the ship. They do a little bit of everything. So we're kind of like the floating hands on deck, like truly in the truest sense of the word, hand on deck for anything.
Okay, this makes sense. Thank you for explaining that to me. I appreciate that.
Yeah, no, seriously, I used to work on a historic ship, so I
no.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm proud of that.
No,
5 weeks since I mentioned it.
It's very good because I am pedant and have used correct terminology. All right, so I need someone to roll a d20, please.
I'll do it. Oh,
Everybody wants to do it.
Do it. Whoever does it first in the chat. First one.
Whoever does.
Oh!
Ooh. All right, let's see what we've got.
I really hope it doesn't. But wait, I hope this means we meet the tobacco.
That better not be your best roll of the night, Nicole.
Yeah.
Do you think we're finding any tabaxi in the water, Margaret? I feel like they might hate the water.
Nicole, I need you to roll another. No, I need you to roll a deck save.
No!
Oh, dang. That was immediate.
Nicole, I am sorry to tell you, but a flock of seabirds went by and you have been pooped on.
I rolled so good though.
Well, the first one's
So
random tables.
it's a random table. And I put it because I was like, oh, this isn't going to come up probably.
And yet, wow, last session we had dire wolf piss because of Nicole.
Stop it! Why are you like this? Stop bringing it up!
I believe the term you're trying to say is direwolf PP.
PP. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I looked at
Okay.
Oh, goodness.
So on the third day, the weather has kind of taken a turn. There's heavy rain, and this is like a super on deck, all hands on deck situation. So for Marty and Shinobi, I need you can pick one, pick Con or Dex, and I need you to make that save.
I think both of you guys are better off doing Dex, right?
Dang.
Wow.
All right,
Highest
so-
rolls we're gonna get today.
All right, Marty.
Oh,
Marty!
Okay. Marty picked dexterity.
The
Okay.
duality of
He's
man-
flung from the book.
And mine was with a +6, so.
Shinobi is just like, whatever. This is fine. But Marty, you slip on deck because it's super rainy, and you thankfully don't go overboard, but you kind of bonk into some tied down barrels, and you're a little bruised, but not actually really hurt or anything.
does he have a medic?
But you are definitely, I would say, it might be a little embarrassing that happened.
Yeah, you know what? Not surprised that I did something that would harm my psyche as opposed to my actual physical form.
All right, Wisteria and Titanium. I need athletics or acrobatics. Your choice.
Oh, I am definitely doing athletics.
I will be
Actually, wait, hang on a second. Let me check something. If no, I don't think that my aura of alacrity I don't think counts for right now. I think that would just go for a combat scenario.
I honestly don't think you're going to need it, but sure.
You never know. With you as our DM.
Yeah, that's just
you
walking.
never know.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Okay, well, Wisteria, you're pulling ropes, you're doing everything that's asked of you, you're doing fine. Doing great. I'm gonna say that Titanium, you're doing everything great or whatever, but the wind's howling so much that you don't hear Tide yell, duck. And the rain whacks you in the back of the head when there's a big gust of wind. You've got a thick
first time.
You've got a thick skull, you're fine.
Yeah.
All right.
Guys, can we write a sea shanty at some point?
We can definitely write a sea shanty together.
Yes.
I would love to write a sea shanty together.
All right.
All right.
What are
So
we, TikTok last
Rave
year? Come on.
Rave and Aaron need to make Wiz or Dex saves because I don't want to deal with it. Rave makes it. It's fine.
I was like, I can roll for that, but okay.
So, but we don't have. I don't know her stats.
I say I have her stat sheet.
Oh, if that's the case,
Yeah.
I didn't know we had that. So yes,
What were
please
the options?
roll for Rave. Dex or Wisdom.
Oh, definitely Dex.
That was a
Wisdom
great-
minus one.
Is that like a compliment or?
No, it's just her wisdom minus one.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, you guys are fine. The things start going down when Rave is redrawing a map, and she's got a good enough dex that she caught the ink bottle before it ruined like everything. And Red Aaron had the foresight to take all the bottles off the shelves.
It was like in mid reorganization, so they were all down on the floor while I was
Yeah.
trying to decide which way to reorganize.
So you guys are for the most part fine, a little maybe battered for some of you, but the rain is pouring down and it's pelting everyone on the deck. The wind is whipping through the sails. It's hard work to really keep what you're doing under control. The boat is being battered around in like the nearly black waves. The sky is pitch black except for like frequent lightning streaks through the cloud, followed immediately by thunder.
Metal.
And it's just like a deafening boom. Like you are like right under it.
Metal.
Visibility is diminished to whatever lanterns and flashes of lightning there are. So I'm sorry, Aaron and Marty. You're a little. Yeah. So things are a little bleak. After hours of work combating this perilous storm for control of the ship, you make it through the night. A gauzy light peeks up over the horizon, and the rain peters out to a light mist, and there's just heavy fog. But it's not crazy storming anymore. However, because it's a super, super heavy fog, visibility is still very minimal. Captain Molly knows that there's like a lot of small islands in this area, because if you look at roll 20, you're coming through, this sort of section here where there's little baby islands and things. You've gone a little off course in this, so she's not exactly sure where you guys are. Maybe you're around here, maybe you're around here, like maybe you're a little further south. She doesn't know, but there's so many little island areas that this is going to be very treacherous. And with that, she is ordering everybody on deck. So you're going to look for reefs, shoals, rocks, whatever. And she orders all of you to join a more experienced sailor at different places so you can all look out. Titanium. Molly orders you to join Old Bailey Penrice on the main deck. She gestures to a human male. He's about 5'7". He's barrel-chested with a little bit of a tummy. He's got a swarthy complexion, fluffy salt and pepper hair under a little cap. It's a little ponytail. His beard is surprisingly neatly trimmed and maintained. And as you work alongside him, he doesn't speak much, but he seems very friendly, and he burps a lot.
Good. This is my new best friend.
Oh, that's like a pet peeve of mine, so I feel like I left out.
Oh no, this is gonna turn into a hearty burpathon together. We're gonna.
All right, Marty.
We're gonna do heave.
Hello,
Marty.
Yes.
Molly orders you to join Mr. Fee. Mr. Fee. Mr. Fee, you all are going to the crow's nest on the foremast. That's in the mast. So you're going to the crow's nest with Mr. Fee. She gestures at what you think is a goblin, maybe a gnome, male. He is about a little under 3 feet tall. His skin color is greenish.
Wait.
He has a ruddy complexion that is really messing with the green undertones. His face is severely pockmarked. He's wearing loose trousers, rolled up a number of times at the ankle, a loose natural muslin shirt that has a lot of stains on it. Some of it you can tell is definitely blood and ale and tea, but there's other ones that are blue and purple. And you're just okay. Anyway, Mr. Fee is super affable and scurries up the rigging faster than you could. Affable? And I'm not going to make you...
Did you say he was affable?
Yeah.
Yes, affable.
Okay. Just confirming.
Yeah, and he scrambles up the rigging super fast, and he's like, "We're going to look out for hazards in the water." Marty, because of some of your subclass stuff, yeah. I don't need you to actually roll to get up there because you have. I
naturally have a little bit of a bouncy, jumpy, climby thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Did you say you're really good at flippy doos?
No, that's my dear departed friend,
We don't know that he's
who is
departed.
really good at
Like,
flippy
He's
dudes.
literally departed, but not departed in this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Th-
Marty's
Thanks
got,
for
like,
the
liver.
reminder that my friend is banished back to the dimension whence we came from.
We don't know where he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't actually know. That.
Again, we don't know
You
where it
guys
is.
don't know.
But that's
Right.
your regular brutal reminder from Titanium, your little daily dose of brutality.
Thanks so much.
All
Love
right,
it.
so Molly is going to gesture at Rave to join Gauss Scappa on the main deck port side. She gestures at what is clearly a goblin male. He's probably in his 30s. He's around 4 feet tall. His skin is pale green. His wavy hair piled into a little ponytail. He's wearing a cute sailor's cap, and he has on a knit sweater that is well cared for and mended, and fitting trousers. He's standing on the rail with his arm wrapped in some rigging for a better view. He's friendly, but very serious. Red Aaron, Molly orders you to join with Clue Rockfeet on the foredeck port side. She gestures at a dwarf male. He's tall for a dwarf, about 4'11". He's dressed like a typical sailor. He's got on wide-leg trousers, tucked-in shirt with a vest over it, sash belt. He has tan skin, sandy blonde hair. He's got a beard that's relatively short, utilitarian cut. He has a wonderful curled mustache.
Colleen,
Like in the middle of reading
or did you
something I
just
wrote.
decide to add that?
I wrote this like 4 weeks ago.
For context, Aaron discovered this filter just before the stream. This was not planned.
No, that's why I
Yay!
stopped, and I was like, oh.
Yeah, I was like, why did Colleen stop? Is Aaron in trouble or something?
It's like, what's
because
about to happen?
Clue Rockfeet has a wonderfully curled mustache. He has his hair pulled into a low ponytail. He is friendly, but a bit bossy, and he tells you exactly where to stand and what to look out for. Shinobi, you are with Kerstin Furnow. He is on the foredeck starboard side. She gestures to a human male. He's tall, 6'2", slim but sturdy. I've decided he just looks like Tom Hiddleston with his normal natural hair.
Okay.
It's like, auburn, curly, and a bit unruly. He's dressed like a typical sailor. He's friendly. He calmly explains what you're looking for and where to look. You get the feeling from his countenance that he may be a runaway noble, probably like Lister House. You're not exactly sure.
So
Wisteria, yeah, essentially. Wisteria, you picked a number that you're just gonna really love. Molly orders you to join with Perfect Brenda Drake Bonesthorpe at the bow. She gestures at a human female, and like, we're unlike Kerstin. Kerstin may or may not be a runaway noble. You are absolutely certain that she is a runaway noble. She's 5'11", has an athletic build. I've decided similar to Kerstin from the MCU. She looks like Denai Guerrera. She has, I don't know if you guys are into fashion, have seen the Met Gala, but this is basically just Denai's Met Gala look. She has...
Ooh.
So she has beaded, her bangs are braided and beaded, and then his hair is beaded and then up in a ponytail, high ponytail with her braids hanging down. She has like jewels. She's like, she's bedecked out. She's got like necklaces and beaded bangles. But she's still wearing like a normal sailor's outfit.
She's a bedazzled sailor. Got it.
But like expensive fabrics, like clearly came from money. She's very friendly. She's warm. And I literally wrote this in there. I was like, I'm assuming that, Nicole, that you're just going to do whatever she says.
Yeah, probably.
I wrote in there, I'm sure Nicole is just going to do whatever she says.
We're gonna be best friends by the end of this. It's gonna be great.
I am
Okay.
like, genuinely impressed that even though this one, golf claps all around for Colleen creating a bang up list of randos that we can interact with, but two, I'm like genuinely very pleasantly surprised how good a match a lot of our
Yeah,
new
these
buddies
all
are.
I had
randomly
you all
rolled.
pick an. Well,
Or not,
so
not
yeah,
rolled, but pick the numbers. Yeah.
yeah, you
but,
guys.
like, that's
I
still
literally had a
wild.
list, and I had you all pick a number 1 through 15, no repeats. These are the people that you picked.
I still think that's just so silly that like our random encounters had like very good energies for each of us.
Yeah, I mean the funny like there are other ones on there that I definitely made like, and I was like, oh, this would be fun for like Marty to play off of whatever. Nope, Marty got Mr. T, which I think is super fun. All right, so now that you all are in position, you hear Molly shouting out orders to others. Judith and Beetle, up the main mist. Aideen and Yuan, on the top mist. Red Lunty, Hawk, Lady, top gallant. Grania, Thorna, Tori, stay on the move. Tide, you're on the helm. Garlock, watch the rigging. Umberly willing, we will get through this in one piece. And then she goes and takes up her position next to Tide. She's got a spyglass and she's just like moving it, roving in places. So what I need right now is for everyone to make a perception check. Normally in fog, it would be a disadvantage, but because you're all paired up, it's a regular straight roll.
Oh, goodness. You said perception?
Yeah.
Damn, these rolls. Dang, sorry, gosh.
Oh God.
All right, so Shinobi.
I'm exactly as perceptive as I thought I would be.
Shinobi rolled 15. Wisteria, 19. Aaron, 17. Marty, 8.
Margaret, where were these rolls during your campaign?
Titania, 8.
Don't worry, Nicole. As soon as it's like
Oh,
a
sorry,
fight,
Titanium, 6.
I know, then I'll start rolling like absolutely low. I'll hit nothing. It'll be
Yeah.
fine.
Brave,
I mean, I don't know what
okay.
you're talking about. I rolled like butt.
All right, so let's go from the bottom up. So Marty and Titanium, you both like you're peering out. Marty, I think part of this is because you're sad human eyes. You see like vague shapes that look far away, and they're kind of big, but like you don't know. I'm gonna say Titanium with the whack on the head, like maybe is affecting you more than you thought. Again, you see some vague shapes. They look kind of far away. All right, so next is Rave, and Rave and Shinobi actually. You guys see a large shape in the distance. You think it might be ship-shaped.
Are we all just looking like straight outward from our positions, or are we looking?
You're looking forward.
So okay, so the direction the ship's heading. Okay.
Yeah. So, you rolled a 15. Yeah. Okay. So, well, they rolled higher than you. Yeah. So you see something that it seems ship-shaped, in the distance. All right. So Aaron and Wisteria. So Aaron, you also see a large shape in the distance, but Aaron, you spot a body in the water.
Oh, gosh.
And Nicole, so Wisteria, you also see a body in the water, but you are certain with your special, druid eyes, that there is a ship up ahead. You're not really that far from it, and it seems like that's where these bodies are coming from.
Oh, I'm uncomfortable.
So, that's what you guys see.
Well, Red Aaron's definitely like Please don't be a ghost ship. Please don't be a ghost ship. I feel like that's what can be found in foggy places. Please don't be a ghost ship.
I relay what I saw to my fellow sailor who, God, I forget her name already, and I'm so sorry.
Perfect Brenda.
Perfect is in her name.
Perfect Brenda.
Perfect Brenda. She's perfect. Perfect Brenda. This is what I saw.
Literally, that's the reason that she's called Perfect Brenda.
Permission to go tell Captain Molly.
Yep.
And I go do that, and I relay exactly what you said I saw to the captain.
All right.
I say those exact words out of my mouth, and what you said came out of my mouth.
You know what? Fair enough. So Molly orders the ship to come in a little closer and try and pull alongside whatever it is, presumably the ship.
We can for sure tell that those bodies are dead. Like they don't seem to be like struggling people. Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
That's not good.
So you get closer to the ship, and it as you pull nearer to this like shape that is now becoming very more clear to be a ship, I need you to roll one more perception check
as a group.
Sorry, I have very good eyes this day. Why?
All right, so you're good. Okay, that was group success. So I'm gonna say, because like group, the ship, everybody, the people at the bow, so that's Wisteria, Perfect Brenda, Perfect Brenda's like, stop, no, that is an island. And so you see coming up pretty quickly a ship that has been wrecked on the rocks of a small island with a light-colored lighthouse set a little back from the edge. And Molly,
lighthouse.
I was like, is the lighthouse not on?
Not helpful.
Molly slams her spyglass shut, at the same time yelling like, "Drop the anchor, pull us around," so that you don't also hit the rocks. And as you're pulling around, you hear a small voice come up from one of the crow's nests. I think it's the Toronto. It looks like they got tossed against those rocks by that storm we hit or something else. And you see a halfling female scurry down and come up and to the captain. That's the word I was looking for. And she's like, I'm pretty sure I saw the flag and it's the Toronto. Aaron, are you recognizing these words?
I am totally recognizing these words, and I'm like, I think definitely I would be like, I wonder what that means in Faerun world. Like, what a coinky dink.
Do you remember that time I was like, somebody give me 4 words? Yeah. Mm-hmm. So if any of these sound ridiculous, blame Aaron.
So once again, we have the thesis of the entire campaign. It's always Red Aaron's fault.
All right. So Captain Molly pulls out her spyglass again, pulls it out, looks at the ship. She goes, yeah, that's the Toronto. All right. So she goes, you 6, meaning you all. She looks like this. All right, I want Thorna, Aideen, Grania, Yuan, and Perfect Brenda, and Red Lunty. Come to my cabin. So, you all go to the captain's quarters. She plops down at her desk, puts her feet up, looks at the 12 of you who are sitting there, very cramped in this room, puts her feet down and goes, so the lighthouse is clearly out. Toronto is clearly crashed. There were bodies in the water. Before I send a lizard to Candlekeep, I just want to know what's actually going on there. Plus, I mean, like, maybe there's some cargo on board, and like, who are we to leave that to, go down in the water? Like, that's a waste. I'm not leaving that to just sink. So, I'm going to send 2 groups over. 6 of you go to the Toronto, 6 of you to the lighthouse. Which would you like to go to? And then she's gonna go, just so okay. Let's break this down. Toronto might have survivors and stuff. Whoever goes to the lighthouse does figure out how to fix the lighthouse.
I would personally like to go explore the Toronto, but
from the sound of it, it sounds like to me, it's a good idea for me and Aaron to split, since the 2 of us have healing capacity. So one of us, obviously, at the very least, has to go to the Toronto to take care of any wounded.
So you're gonna go as a group, and you don't know what the sailors can do, wise. So it's 6 of you go. You guys go to the Toronto.
Oh, so we're picking. We're not figuring out how to split the party. We're just picking which one we're going to. Okay, I'm sorry. I get it now. Okay. Yeah, I'm also in favor of the Toronto.
Aaron, the player, wants to go to the Toronto. Reddit Aaron wants to go to the lighthouse. But we'll likely acquiesce for if there's enough in her party that don't want the lighthouse.
Shinobi would prefer the lighthouse. It sounds like a problem to be solved.
We all turn to Marty.
Oh, you haven't heard from Rave yet, though.
Oh, okay.
So Marty, what would you like to do?
Lighthouse.
Marty wants to go to the lighthouse. Well,
Rave.
Rave.
Coin flip this, or we're gonna have a spirited debate about what Megan would actually choose.
Rave wants to go to the ship because money.
That is what I was anticipating.
Wow, her mercurialness finally agrees with something Titanium wants to do.
That's a tie, so rock, paper, scissors.
I mean, Colleen the DM has definite thoughts, but you
just your
For
face.
once, it's entirely up to us.
I know.
How are we gonna decide this?
Let's have an argument.
Are there mechanics for that?
Well, yes, it's well, considering the news with the new Ace Attorney game, I think we should just Ace Attorney this.
Wait.
Which one of us is Herlock Sholmes and which one of us is
the little baby Watson?
Yeah.
Well, truthfully, I think Titanium would put up a spirited argument for the abandoned ship, because one, the abandoned ship is metal. That's easy. That's simple. That's creepy. That's cool. There's a lot of cool stuff going on. 2, though, is the possibility of survivors and being able to take care of those survivors. We have 2 healers. We have a lot of people who are very adept. 3, and this is something that she says more quietly to the rest of the party. Last time we had to fork over all the cargo, right? Maybe this time we can be choosy about.
So my counter argument is that I don't think she's going to change her policy, because that seemed to be a long-standing policy. And second, in terms of saving people, if we can figure out that lighthouse sooner, then any other ships would avoid crashing on the rocks. Like, we were fortunate enough to catch it, but there might be other ships that are not.
Mm-hmm. Right. Titanium's mind is emergency situation. Assess those before fixing the lighthouse. So she doesn't outright disagree with you, but it's I can't leave.
Well, there's going to be 6 people who are going to the other ship, so it's not like we're just abandoning the other ship. And
Yeah, so she's
Shinobi's
not
basically
gonna be
being like, I've got smarts. I think I can figure out the lighthouse.
yeah. I do not have smarts, but I do
Yeah,
have healing.
but
and I
also
do have
remember, you don't know anything about these sailors.
We don't.
Well, with
can we
titanium
be like friends sailors?
Can y'all fix that lighthouse?
Do any of you have an engineering background?
Yeah, but I mean, like titanium, like literally in my ideal section, it's I subscribe to the tenets of honor, community, and brutality central to metal. And bonds is like everybody deserves to be more metal. Therefore, everybody deserves to be more connected to me and make everybody more metal. So for titanium, this is a pretty like straightforward of like, no, there are people who are in an emergency. I don't care their alignment. I don't care their danger. I don't care what they're gonna do. You know, if there's someone who can be converted to metal, but also needs to be taken care of, then we gotta go do it. And I'm gonna go do it. And if I don't do it, then I'm going to make sure someone we trust does it. And that includes my new best friend, whose name I've already forgotten.
We all got paired off with one person, and like you don't have to write down everyone's name, but you got paired off with one person.
I didn't think about writing down the names. I was like, I won't have a problem remembering that.
So you are with Old Bailey Penrice.
Penrice, that's right. I was like,
Old
oh,
Bailey. You just got him called Old Bailey.
Old Bailey.
I really thought I was going to remember that. It wasn't a matter of neglect. It was a matter of overestimating.
Has anyone else forgotten their pal?
Clue
This
Roxy.
is why I made a character trait of not knowing anyone's name.
You have the easiest one too.
Yeah,
I know. I have Mr. Feeney.
Oh no.
I knew that joke was inevitable. I just had a feeling.
All right. Well, Aaron clearly remembers Clue Rock Feet, so that's good.
I got Kirsten.
Perfect Brenda. I got her now.
Yes. And Cariston.
Kirsten.
Yep. Yes. Cariston. Cariston. It says noble. I don't know. I literally pulled all these names out of a book. Like literally.
They have a nice depth to them I really enjoy.
How do you spell Clue? Because I'm picturing like the board game.
I did CLU, how I wrote it down.
I did CLEW.
And
Oh,
I did
interesting.
Rockfi, ROCKFI.
Oh, just literal rock feet. If you care,
Yeah.
yes.
I didn't hear that.
If you
E.
care about spelling, Old Bailey Penrice is spelled how
Like
Old
phonetic.
Bailey and Penrice look like they should be spelled. Mr. Fee is like Mr. Flea without the L. So Fea. Gowscapa is Gowscapa. Clue Rock Feet you got is the CLEW Rock Feet. Cariston is CARISTON. For now is FERNEAU.
Oh, I did not do that right. at all.
I was close.
And then Perfect Brenda Drakebone Thorpe is Brenda, how Brenda is spelled, Perfect, how Perfect is spelled, and then Drake, DRAKEBON, Drakebone Thorpe, THORPE.
Oh, I thought it was Drake
I put the sp-
Bonethorpe.
Yeah, that's what I did. I put the space in the wrong spot.
Nope. Drake Bone Thorpe, she is of the who knows what
The East Hampton Drake Bonethorpes.
yes, clearly. And then I don't know if it matters to you with the other group of 6 if you care what their names are or not.
Like more about it later.
Yeah.
Who got
Yes.
numbers 1 through 6?
Yes. Da. So, ba-doop. So the boat, well, just to break down, the boat has if there are survivors, they're alive now. You don't know what is wrong with the lighthouse. Red Lunty is actually capable of doing fixing type stuff with mechanical knowledge. So that's a possibility there. And then who did I pull into this besides Red Lunty?
Are you saying that there's another character that we've encountered who has red at the beginning of their name?
Uh-huh.
Oh, we are so bonding over that.
Oh, I thought you were going
All
to fight
right.
about it.
So the other
Why would I fight over that?
Behavior. Wait, hang on. No, this is truly shameful, Dan. You've known Erin longer than I have. In fact, what about Erin's behavior at any point in any orientation of her life implies that she would fight someone over this?
That could be her character. Her character's
It's
flaw.
my one thing that
she
I'm
runs into
like,
somebody else's red
no
t-shirt,
other red
and
anybody's.
she sees red. Like, it's like a Highlander situation when she finds, like, that's the one time that she turns
All right.
violent.
So just to be clear,
That's a nice
red
thing.
is Red is the character's first name. Lunty is their last name. So there's the six that are the other six. There's Thorna, Aideen, Grania, Yuan, Perfect Brenda, and Red Lunty. So Red Lunty can fix the thingies, and then Aideen and Grania both have various Healy type capabilities. Not as maybe as Healy as, say, Erin, but, you know, they could help people not die.
Well, if they're not as Healy as Red Aaron, I think we should go to the boat, to the ship. Assuming Red Lunty can fix the thingies.
Red Lunty, Lunty.
Lunty, okay.
Yeah, she's a half orc and she's just like super girly. So I gave her like the least girly name.
Oh, I love like
Perfect.
contrasts like that. So cute.
Yes.
Well, yes, if they do have somebody who's capable of potentially returning the light to functionality, then Red Aaron won't bring up the fact that she's very worried about ghosts being on the ship, but she will acquiesce to go on the ship.
I still think it's so funny that you, the cleric, with turn undead.
I was gonna say, Aaron, before you're like, oh no, ghosts. You realize this ship hit the rocks like
yeah. It's an illogical thought. It's a very illogical thought on her part.
Okay. Because I'm like,
Aaron,
you keep being like, don't be a ghost ship, and I'm like, the storm happened a few hours ago.
Aaron, I don't say this lightly with anything but the most utter gravitas. That was very moe of you.
Also, hold on. Ghosts can happen when it's not. You don't have to be like medieval times to be ghosts.
I know,
modern day ghosts.
No, but then,
is there an incubation period between death and ghostification?
Yeah, what's the half-life?
You don't know.
Another important question.
All right. So,
aren't you glad we're back, Holly?
Yeah.
yes, this is
We're only
fantastic.
5 minutes dead.
Well, are they
right.
almost dead?
You know what? That is a great point, though. You don't really get like, oh, and the ghost had a wireless telephone in their hand. Whoa! Like they're always
All
like
right.
a flowy white
Haunted.
gown. Yeah.
So you all get into a rowboat with I'm gonna say Tide, and Garlic will take the other group. So you all get into a boat with Tide, and they're like, I'm gonna take you to this ship. You might get a little wet. Sorry.
Well, it's not like we're dogs and we're gonna get stinky and smell like what dogs if we get wet.
So you guys get to oh wait, and we can do that. So I'm going to move the thingy players to the shipwreck map.
Look at that. Good job, Colleen.
I'm learning, friends. All right. So this is the Toronto. So you are going to be climbing on in this general area, which is the main deck.
I missed where you clicked.
Oh, listen.
Oh, okay. Shall we put our tokens there?
Yes.
Oh, come on. No.
All right. So you are dropped off on the main deck. Everybody, do we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? And we need a Marto.
Jeffrey.
Don't know who you're talking about.
Super
Sorry, what am I rolling?
Ghost hunter.
Perception.
You're
No,
not
no.
rolling anything.
Pull
your
just
token.
pulling out a token.
Oh, pull my token. Sorry. I got. Someone was wrong on the internet, and I got.
He's like, I got it. Rolling perception.
Mhm.
The irony
On
of
it.
that.
All right, I'm moving everyone because that's an inside, and you guys are all outside. There we go. Everybody's on top.
Super Art Fantasy Ghost Hunters. Can we make that joke?
I mean, I can.
We get to hang out with the Ghost Bros? Hell yeah, let's do this.
All right, so-
over my dead body and when I turn into a ghost.
All right, so this area is unoccupied. There are doors fore and aft, there and there. The 2 masts here have broken off and are just gone. So these are just splinters left. But the other 2 masts are intact. Where are we? That's not what we're looking for. So this area is against the rock. So you came on this side, just as a in the side.
Is it still like super foggy? Like, what's our visibility like and lighting?
Visibility is low. It's still foggy. Marty and Aaron are probably fine seeing, maybe 10 feet in front of them with like no visibility issues.
I link my arm into Erin's because I understand this is an uncomfortable, dark situation for her.
I definitely have my starlight
I
going.
try to find a white sheet that I can loosely throw over me to scare Aaron from like 15 feet
Oh
away.
God!
And
Oh,
Marty,
yeah,
remember,
yeah.
you do have a lantern. So you have a little
Oh
lantern.
yeah, that's right.
Bullseye
I forgot
lantern.
that I have one of those now. Heck yeah.
Colleen, what's the general temperature around here?
It's a little chilly, but you're not like super cold.
So we're not in any like meaningful trouble if we get wet.
No.
Cool.
Other than being just really annoyed.
Yeah.
All right. So this area, like I said, is unoccupied. There are 2 doors. And there is a little great guy right there. And
Oh, I thought you meant like great GREAT.
if you go, yes, there's a great, and if you go up 1 level, the helm is right up here. So that is what is in your general vicinity. So you got two doors and grate and a helm.
Can I just kind of call out, just is anybody still here? And then roll perception to hear if any responses.
Mhm.
Sure.
I like that.
Nope.
The wind picked up as you said, is anybody still here? And it just got taken off on the wind. So you don't know if anybody heard you or not.
Yeah.
Well, Reddit is not going to suggest we split up to search.
All right, guys, let's
Yeah.
split up and search all the different.
Man, you are just.
Aaron, you go with Scooby, and the rest of us will go in the other direction.
Does that make Aaron Shaggy? Like,
Like Zoink Scoop.
Oh my gosh, that was really good. Who just said that?
That was Marty.
Okay, I figured it probably was, but I
Oh my
missed
goodness. Marty doing a spot on Shaggy just has a very correct energy.
You mean the most powerful energy?
Oh,
All
yes,
right.
absolutely.
So, what are you guys doing?
Whatever I want to do, I will do with like Aaron's well-being in mind. But there is a certain amount of just like Titanium rushes in while dragging Aaron along. That's gonna
All right. There's legitimately there's 2 doors.
I want to check
I was
this door.
thinking this
I
door.
wanna
You want
go
to check that door?
I do want to peek down in the what I presume is a fish holder area.
In the
Just
grate?
Yeah,
Okay. So
just glance down there real quick.
roll. Oh yeah, roll perception.
Sure.
fish holder.
That's what I.
7.
Probably just a fish holder, guys.
7. You see down into it on the next level, and you see some wood.
So basically, she's just looking down at the next floor and can't see anything worthwhile.
Mm-hmm.
The hole, guys.
Can I take a look? Is Erin just seeing wood because it's not a great view, or is this impeded by her sad human eyes? Okay, I guess I'll make a perception check, which I'm generally not so good at, but hey. Okay. So I look in because Erin looking into chimneys did us so well. Well, that didn't go well.
All right, so you
With my
think maybe you heard movement below, and like you thought maybe you saw something flash by, but like it could have also just been a shadow. So
I'd also like to look since I'm next to it. I got a pretty okay.
okay.
One more.
We're just all getting to
No, there's not even a box here. Nothing exists. I can't see anything.
So Wisteria looks down and also sees wood.
Sure, some
Just
good
the-
wood, right, Aaron?
You see the floor underneath.
Based off of what I could see though, do I have any ability to know like what the general, next deck down, like is it berthing? Is it cargo,
You would know that, and I would say you would know this based on ship knowledge. That underneath is going to be like the officers' quarters, the kitchen area, yeah, that kind of thing. So that's what's going to be down there based on your knowledge of the type of ship this is.
Cool.
Which BT dubs is a frigate.
Great. Good. I think I'm sufficiently sated in my curiosity. I want to head towards the bow. So
okay. Shinobi, you seem like you want to go through that door.
I'm not gonna like barge in, but I want to try to open it.
Well, it is unlocked, so there's that.
Do you want to listen through the door or anything like that? I'm also happy to be like back up and like, I'm ready against anything.
I mean, I'm probably not overly cautious in the sense of like thinking something's gonna jump out at me because we're exploring a wreck for survivors.
Yeah.
And it's not the hold. It's not like they're like something they might have been transporting. I would assume this would be potentially just people in here. So I would probably just open it up.
All right.
Like cautiously, but like I said, I'm not running in, but I'm also not like hiding behind it.
Or not me.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think we should just like yell, like enter every room and just be like, "Who's in here?"
I can use thaumaturgy to
We're here to help you.
yell.
All right.
Opening the door, kind of peeking in.
Yeah.
So you open the door maybe about I don't know, let's say 3 inches before you feel it like it's stuck on something. And like you can reach like your fingers and kind of like look, and it seems like there's a beam, like a like one of the support structures of the ship has fallen and kind of like just a little bit wedged the door. So it's not like super shut, but like, you know, you can't just like, you just opening the door isn't going to do it. You know what I mean?
Dan?
I'm gonna draw my sword and try to use it almost like a mirror, kind of like glance around.
Ooh.
Okay. It is roll perception just to see if you can see anything off of your sword. Okay, that's fine. So you see off your sword that it's quite dark in there with like a little bit of like dappling coming in through like holes, because clearly this is ship hit rock. You can see that some of the like mainmast sails have like gotten caught in here. There's netting, and you see like based on this like little thin blade here. So you see some sails and some netting and like tops of boxes. And then you can see that there's a beam that is clearly broken off from the roof and, you know, just wedged in a way that's blocking this door.
I was gonna say, are there any, like, so I know you said there's holes, I can see light coming from like kind of holes and stuff in the ceiling. Are there any visible windows, like on the far side?
It's pretty
contained?
dark in there,
Okay.
just because of the debris and stuff, with the exception of a little bit of light coming in.
Right. Titanium looks like there's blockage. There's no other clear route in, no windows or portholes. I don't know if you want to try smashing in.
Oh, you know I love to smash, but also if we're going to create a clear escape route, like say we need to book it or something like that, it's in our best interest and in the best interest of like any survivors and stuff like that to create that clear path, because this ship is done for anyways.
Yeah.
Like, look at this.
Okay, so if you want to do that, you can either give me an athletics check, or you can whack the door. Your choice.
Yeah, I can just do an attack. If I do an athletics check, can I like kind of get more done with one action, or just to
honest answer, yes. Just to make your life easier.
In the interest of speeding stuff along. So I guess with that athletics check, we're gonna do, you know, Margaret rams into the door. I mean, Titanium rams into the door more so than like taking the axe and trying to chop something up.
Aaron, can't you buff her ability check too? Is that you?
I mean, that's a second level spell,
Oh,
but
it's a
I
second
can.
level. Okay, never mind. I didn't realize it was
I
that
can-
high. I thought it was a lower
But I
level.
can give her guidance.
Maybe that's what I was thinking. It was guidance. Right.
I mean, that is a thing that Aaron does frequently. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was a lower level spell.
Yeah. This one's a cantrip. I'll clap you on the shoulder and be like, "Go get it."
You're gonna be okay, buddy, if I leave you alone in the dark by
I'm
yourself.
pretty much right behind you.
It's not dark, it's just
You
foggy.
just can't
I'm
see.
teasing. But this is me trying to taunt Aaron.
I respond with a tight-lipped, "I'm pretty much right behind you."
I nod sincerely and don't kill it, man. After
So
DM,
you can roll a d4 and add it to that number.
It might work.
I have a feeling it's not going to do a whole lot, but let's see what happens. Okay, that's not so
Good
bad.
job. You totally break through the door.
Oh, good. I was like, this is mixed success territory rather than.
I mean, let's just say, because you had to add the guidance, that you really, like, the first time you went into it, you're like, oh, this is wedged in a little bit more than I thought, and then did a little and you popped it open. So now, and like it clatters to the floor, like, all right, done. So the door is now open with no impediment.
Great. I'm going to go ahead and let me check real fast with my spells, because I only see Because with thaumaturgy, I can cause flames to flicker, brighten. I don't think that's particularly helpful right now. So I'm just gonna do a basic vanilla perception check, take a look around, see what happens, what's in there. My gosh! These rolls today.
Marty, go in with your
well, thankfully, to just look in the room, you see tattered, like the tattered bits of sails from, the mainmast, like that's in there. You see netting has gotten all tangled up with boxes and stuff. It looks like there's maybe some furniture or something that's like gotten kind of covered with, net and sail and other detritus. You can see that part of the room has like rock in it, and like things have splintered back. And it's just like a lot of junk.
So this basically looks like this kind of scene I would expect. Like nothing seems amiss here, based off of boat go crash into big rock. Okay, cool. Yep. I'm just gonna waltz on in.
Okay.
I do think I want to. I also have thaumaturgy. I'm just gonna, from the doorway, I'm just gonna be like, are there any sailors in here? Pretty loudly.
Nope.
Okay.
Can I take a look? Is there anything noteworthy about like the rock or anything? It just looks like a big rock that boat crashed into.
A big rock that boat crashed into.
Cool.
Do any of the crates look? I'm going to come in since nobody responded.
Okay.
Do any of the crates look valuable?
Aaron, give me a perception check or investigation, whichever you want to do. Don't.
Okay. 21.
Oh, okay, cool. So you are going about and you find you find like you're like digging kind of under things, and you figured out that this is the navigator's room. You have found maps spread out, clearly like they were in the middle of things. You don't see anyone, and you don't see any like signs of struggle or anything like that, but you find a little like on the ground, like maybe it fell off the table when they hit or whatever. You find a little like gold bracelet that has pearls on it. So yeah, you just find a bunch of maps and a bracelet. It seems like, maybe it fell off or it was on the table and got knocked off. But other than that, that's what you find in there. However, as you go further, into here, you find that there is a little staircase that goes down into the lower area.
Titanium immediately goes down that.
All right. What is everyone else doing?
I'm going to watch her do that, and then I'm going to stick my head back out to the main outside area and be like, Titanium just went downstairs. In kind of a tattletale voice, and then I'm gonna follow Titanium.
Wait, what is there to tattle on me for? I'm doing the thing we're supposed to be doing.
I'm just saying the voice kind of sounds that way. not that I'm actually actively trying to.
No, Erin is actively uncomfortable that you went and did something without the group because she can't do that.
I mean, I guess I was about to be like, new character trait about Erin learned she's a narc, but now I'm like,
oh, that's not a new character trait.
I don't think that's really inaccurate. So.
All right, so Shinobi, Wisteria, and Marty, what are you guys going to do?
I'm following.
Yeah. I'll follow down.
I have no choice. What am I gonna do? Just stand out here with my lantern like a dingus? Come on.
meat puppeting Rave is following along too. All right, so that means you guys are here. So the marching order is going to be Titanium first, correct?
Absolutely.
All right,
Get
so
off me. I need to move.
all right, you have come down to the lower deck. This area down here it's not, surprisingly not damaged as like much as the other room you were just in.
Mm-hmm.
The light is blocked, however, so it is dark. But since you have dim light as the first person going down, it's totally fine. What you can see as you come down is there is like a threshold opening here. Like it's just like an opening. Where was I? There doesn't seem to be any obvious damage or obstacles. What's your passive? I know Aaron's and Shinobi's.
I mean, my wisdom stat is only 8.
You should have a stat that says passive wisdom. It's
passive
below
wisdom.
Below your skill list.
Oh, yeah. Okay, it's 9. Yeah, I think I got a bonus because of the paladin.
Okay, well, so as you go down the stairs, are you continuing on?
Oh yeah, there's not much else for me to do. I am going to like let the non-dark vision folks know, what's going on. Like, hey, threshold, look out for stuff, blah blah blah, that kind of a thing. Especially after the slime incident last time.
Like Red Erin is determined to have her hat on for the entirety of this, and it is a fairly bright light that comes off of her hat.
Oh, actually, no, real quick, in light of the slimes on the ceiling from the last time we had a combat instance, do I need to check anything extra to make sure I look at the ceiling to see if there's no unwelcome things?
Always check.
There is nothing on the ceiling if you looked up.
Okay.
And I'm going to segue that. So you're like, oh man, I remember the slime thing. And you look up and you step in some slime, not that kind of slime, slip, fall on your butt, and go through that threshold. And I need everyone to roll initiative because Titanium has just slipped through. And there are 2 drowned undead on either side of the door.
Ooh, creepy.
So they get a surprise round on you all. Oh, I need to remember to keep this up so that I don't forget about things.
Oh my gosh, I am really... Man, I've been in the DM seat for too long. Now the rolls hate me.
Why doesn't it look like I'm... Oh, I guess I am. Okay, there we go.
All right, I need to write this. So, Nicole is...
Dang, Dan. Hide.
Okay, wow.
Once the surprise is worn off, Aaron's going to be like, I knew it!
All right, and then Rave 5. Okay, so let's throw that into Search Toronto. It would be helpful if I actually was on the page where the search function was. Toronto. Okay, so here we go. All right, so run encounter. All right, I forgot you guys did that great thing. So Red Aaron is a 17. Rave is a 5. You are 16.
And you said they're undead, right?
Drowned undead.
Mm-hmm.
They are a favorite enemy of mine.
So
Interesting.
Heck yeah! Is this the first time that we've had this bonus?
Wait,
Oh.
are you a druid or a ranger? Didn't we switch?
I'm a ranger. I'm not a druid.
Oh.
Okay. That's what I thought, but Colleen said druid earlier, and I got confused.
It's because I was gonna be a druid,
You
and
were
then
going
I'm
to.
an Eladrin, so I'm like a nature ranger.
Gotcha. Okay, that's what I thought. Because the favorite enemies are
Also,
ranger.
I think it also helps
I
that you
just
were
forgot
helping
to
us out
correct.
with you were helping us out with some of the druid rule kits and stuff like that during the Heavy Metal
the other
Heroes
one.
campaign too. For Nicole, so that probably contributed to the
All right.
thing.
So now that I have, wow, it did it! Look, guys, it did it!
I see it.
All right, so player A is Wisteria, player C is Marty, and player B is Titanium. Everybody else has their name.
Wait, hold on.
Actually selected myself this time.
Why do we not have our names?
Because you don't have D&G Beyond thingies.
Oh.
I feel like I thought I could edit these. Maybe I can't.
Yeah, I don't know how to.
What's weird about that though is that I don't have a D&D Beyond thing.
Yes, you do.
Oh. Of a red errand sheet? Or does that not matter?
No, it's just it's not a sheet. It literally is just you're signed into my game.
Gotcha.
Wait, so who's player character A? That's
Is
Wisteria?
Nicole
It's
Wisteria. Yep. Titanium is B and Marty is C.
I'm just gonna add them in just for the sake of Marty is C. So he had 9, and then B is Margaret or Titanium. Okay.
All right. So while Dan is adding those, Titanium, sorry to say that you have just bonked into the opposite wall, and you are basically now between these two undead.
I mean,
Cool.
honestly, I'm not that worried because if I get hit, hellish rebuke, so it's fine.
All right. So they each get advantage on hitting you. So this is their surprise round. They are going to take 2 attacks each with their rusted longswords.
Gross.
Cool. Yes.
Worst.
All right. So are you actually going to do it?
What?
Oh, I'm talking to. Okay. Oh,
I was
so
like, what
weird.
What am I supposed to do?
No.
I don't know what I'm supposed
All
to do.
right. Oh, really? All right.
Oh,
I'm not
I'm
gonna.
sorry. Technology is being a butt to you right now.
Okay, so I have a 21 to hit. Yes?
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because I don't think 12 hits you.
No, definitely
Yeah.
not.
So 6 damage on the first one.
Mhm.
And now I'm not going to roll like this again because that was annoying. So it's a +5 to hit. So let's do 1. So that's a 10. That's a 6. So its second attack just misses you straight up.
Mm-hmm.
So the second one is going to take their 2 attacks. So it's the same plus. Right. So that is a 12. That's not going to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
That'll do it.
That'll do it. And then it's a 1d8 plus 3. So 7 damage for that one. And that is the surprise round.
Do I get a reaction during a surprise round?
You're also prone.
Oh,
So
I don't then. Well,
I mean,
technically,
yeah,
Well, let's look at this together real fast because hellish rebuke does not specify because
No, you should be able to do hellish rebuke.
Yeah, because all I have to do is point my finger.
Yes.
Can I? So in this case, I'm actually not sure. Do I get 2 reactions based on the 2 attacks, or do I have to pick one of them to react to?
Just the one.
Just the one. I guess I'll do the second one that attacked me, just because out of like, a bonk, and then the second one's like, oh, I'm ready for you now. Objection, man.
All right. All right. So,
all right, let's go ahead and roll that. So go ahead and make me that dexterity saving throw.
What is the
14?
14. What is? Okay. I need to do this. So that's actually a 13, so they miss.
Great. So 2d10 fire damage. Nice.
Okay, so we'll say that that's from the second one, so it's 16. All right.
Good roll.
16 damage.
Dang.
That scorched him. He's a water, based thing, and he was like, "Ooh, hot," but in more of a like. All right, Red Aaron, it is your turn.
I'm gonna be like, I knew it, and I'll run up. And
Okay. Are you just gonna run, or
why wouldn't I?
Okay.
Aaron's like, I'm tough now. It's like
I'm gonna be nice. Do you remember how your friend slipped?
But would I not know that? And thus,
weren't you behind her
on the stairs?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And your light is on?
Yeah.
So yeah, you would have seen her fall on her butt.
So knowing that it's slippery wouldn't allow me to hurry through the area?
It was more, are you paying attention to where you're walking?
Oh, well, yeah.
Okay. All right, so go ahead. Do what you're doing.
Yes, I'm not like rushing blindly after her. I'm seeing what is occurring and hurrying to the scene as best I can. I guess I'll put it that way.
Okay.
I mean, you see the flash of whoosh and the smell of burnt aquatic thing that happens from Hellish Rebuke.
And I don't think I've had much opportunity to use my new Macy mace, so I'm gonna try to break in my mace.
Ooh, fun.
Mace of Smiting for a 10.
Oh, hey, you hit.
Hey!
Look at that. So, which?
The one that's right next to me.
Okay. All right. So 4 bludgeoning damage on that guy. Not that 4. Okie dokie. And you just have the one?
I will bonus action cast Spiritual Weapon as well.
Okie doke.
At level 2.
Cool.
Oh. Yeah, on the same one.
Okay. So 11 on that guy. Where am I going? Damage. All right. So Aaron has gone. And from the dark corner of over here where you couldn't see, I know it says greater zombie, but imagine it's like
waterlogged great zombie.
Gross.
So that guy's gonna shamble over.
That's nice.
in as creepy as a way that you would like. So he's going to. Oh, I don't have a thingy there for that yet, because is it in here? Can I just pick something? I'm trying to figure out this whole token thing.
Are you searching through the library?
Yes. Zombie token. There you go.
I'm gonna pick one. It's gonna jump scare.
I did it.
Nice.
I did it.
Good job.
Look at that, guys.
I drew that one. Like
All
ages
right.
and ages ago.
So we have a zombie who's pacing the wrong direction. I don't actually know how to change that. So he's gonna.
Which way is he supposed to be facing?
That's fine. So he's gonna come over here and take where's this guy? How does that work?
How does what work?
Oh, I was just looking at its actions. So it's gonna go here, and it's going to as far as it can go, and it's going to dash as its bonus to be right in the fray. But it will have to wait for its next turn to actually go. But
Pick me up before you go. But
that
it's
that drowned blade that Aaron just spiritual weaponed is going to try to attack Aaron as she is there. All right, so that's D20 plus 5. So that's 19.
It does not hit, actually.
Very nice. All right, so that's another D20 plus. Well, nope, that's a whiff. He was definitely like,
Probably I have missed your reactions to being in the DM seat when the dice say no.
I'm sorry, I forgot to do this, but we'll do it.
Is that against us, I'm guessing?
Yeah, Margaret, Titanium from the actual hit of the first 2 surprise. I need you to roll a con save.
Cool. Real fast reminder for everybody. Every time you make these con saves, add +3 because of my aura of protection. We're sufficiently close to each other for that to happen.
Nice.
That also includes me. So conscious to grab. Yeah, I'm conscious. This is fine.
Okay,
it was a con save, you said?
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, so nothing happens. All right, so that was the drowned blade. Shinobi, it is your turn.
All right, I'm gonna. Well, I mean, I watched them go down, so I'm just gonna kind of come down. That's a little too tight there. Can I see this one past?
Yeah, yes,
okay.
You can absolutely see that.
I'm gonna go ahead and just throw a firebolt at it.
Cool. All right.
28 to hit.
Yep.
13 fire damage.
That's fine. He is now bloodied. Yeah, so remember Titanium is prone so that you basically have an uninterrupted line of sight right there. Yes, so that's your guy.
This one right here, yeah. Yep, and that's just my turn.
Okay. All right.
Excuse, like in the fiction of the thing, my excuse for why I'm taking so long to unprone myself, hopefully I'll be able to unprone myself on my turn, is I got my horn stuck in the floorboard.
All right. Okay, so Wisteria, it is your turn.
I get behind Aaron.
It would be difficult terrain, so I would say from where you are, you could get around Dan.
Real quick. Wait, Nicole, how far away are you from me?
I'm having trouble seeing the blocks. Hold on.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Okay, you are right here, so it'd be you.
you
There's
zoom
this
in,
guy.
Nicole?
Yeah. Hold on.
So you could
Ah.
get here.
30 feet.
Yeah. But you have, remember, again, like I said, titanium is prone. So you could have a line of sight on this guy here.
I know. I just really wanted to use my sword, but I will use my bow.
Sorry. It's very tough.
Okay, using my longbow.
Next turn.
Ow!
Cool. Wow, you guys are knocking it out of the park. He's not dead, but I mean, he's starting to fall apart. Okay. Do you have... You
Wait a
have
minute.
2, I think.
I do. I'm sorry. I'm back to having 2 again. I'm used to druid stuff.
You were used to being awu instead of woo woo.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, yeah,
So,
we're doing combat well tonight.
yeah, you just came down the stairs and you're like, that's some undead. And you know what I don't like? Undead. And
Ah.
you just took that guy out. So he is now dead.
Woohoo! Also, favorite enemy, it is just what it says. It means I just have better intelligence checks to recall information. Cool.
Yeah.
Just making sure if there was
think
nothing
you get
else.
more stuff at higher levels, but I don't think it's anything
Yeah.
specific at this point.
Nope. Okay, so Marty, it is your turn.
Yeah. Question: can I do sneak attack?
Oh, yeah. But-
Okay.
So
Yeah, I know. I got to move
So sneaky through us.
because there's
So-
a lot of people in the way.
all right. So you could get to there
Yeah.
because it is difficult terrain. But yes, so you could technically get around Aaron.
All right, so I'm gonna go after that guy right next to me.
So this guy is dead, and I don't
Oh.
know how to actually make them dead.
Oh, sorry.
You can put like a little red X on him in
This guy
the.
right here is dead.
Yes, I don't know how to do that.
If you click on him,
Is it the red button?
no, there's like a little circle
This
lens
guy?
thing underneath.
Like the
him.
gear. Oh no, not the gear, the
the
button.
the one below it, and then
This guy? Oh,
and then
look at that.
There you go.
Cool, now he's dead.
All right.
Look at me learning how to use
On
roll
the fly. We'll do it
on
live.
the fly. Now okay, there we go. How do I make it go away now? Click on that again. Sweet. All right, so Marty, you have the option of this and guy here and this and guy here.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the one up top, the green and brown one.
Sure. Alrighty.
All right, so let's go dagger of venom. Do I hit?
Yes. Yeah, you hit him. All right, so that's a lot of damage. So that's
Big
18.
old sneak.
All right, so what are you gonna do next? You don't hit. with that
Dang.
one.
Okay.
Yes, but there was a pretty dang good. You got him real good. You found like that part of like his zombie body where like the skin's gone but the organ's still there. And
I
you
still
just-
found meat is basically
Yeah.
what you're getting at. And you know what?
Gross.
You know what? I think how well I struck him is what shook me, and that's why my second blow was not as good.
You were like,
Yeah.
"Ooh."
You're like, oh, that's still juicy.
Vision
So-
sparks such joy. I'm very glad to be back in the saddle with you guys.
We're gonna have Rave cast. Can I do it? Dissonant
If
Whispers.
you go to her character sheet,
Yeah, I brought it up. Character sheet.
Spells.
Uh-huh.
And then click on Dissonant Whispers. Her level 1 spell. It didn't.
Did I not do it?
No, you did
There?
it right. She might not have it set up right though.
Oh.
Yeah,
Spell
she doesn't
save
have a
DC,
damage
it
roll set
looks
up.
like.
So we'll have to look what the damage is.
Can
Don't they
you-
have to do like a wisdom save?
Yeah, they do a wisdom save, which is it should be listed there. It was DC 15.
Oh, I hadn't. DC 15. Okay, let's roll wisdom.
Look up the
Oh, well, okay, so that's not too wisdom. D20. So that's a 19, so he makes it.
Good roll.
Why can't I find Dissonant Whispers? It's not.
It's fine. And then we'll do bonus action. I think it's like Mantle of Majesty. Hello everyone. Thank you for as we figure this out on the fly.
Okay, yeah, there's no oh, there's half damage on a successful save.
Okay. Oh, half damage?
Yes, it's 3d6.
Okay. Okay, so we'll just roll 3d6. So 7. Okie dokie. 7 damage, where he was like, duh, to whatever she said. I don't know how to make Mantle of Majesty work, so
we're not messing with it.
Would she want to inspire anybody?
that's what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
that's the Mantle of Majesty thingy.
Yeah, we
Oh,
got
she can't just do a normal one?
Can't she just cast heroism or something? Because she has I know she likes doing the temporary HP.
But that's an actual. It's her bonus action.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, never mind. I missed the fact that we did an action. With
Yeah,
her.
we cast Dissonant Whispers.
Sorry, my bad.
I need to fill out her character sheet.
Okay, so we're just gonna say that Titanium is inspired
Yay!
Right.
because I don't know how to make it work. Anyway,
Mantle of
Titanium.
Majesty cast command is what it says.
Oh,
I think you're thinking of Mantle of Inspiration.
oh yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of.
Yes.
Do you want command? I can put. That's one of my spells. I can
No,
put
no,
that.
no. I wanted
She
inspiration.
chooses a number of creatures up to her charisma modifier, which is 4. So she can pick 4 of us, and we each gain 5 temporary hit points.
Oh, all right. Well, Titanium, Marty, and Aaron, you guys get 5 temporary hit points.
Woo!
And, you
so
can
much.
use your reaction to move up to your speed without provoking opportunity attacks if you'd like to shift around.
We all can move around without.
Everybody who receives temporary hit points can immediately use their reaction to move up to its speed without provoking opportunity attacks.
Immediately use their reaction.
So like right now, basically, when you get it.
Quick question. Well, actually, this is moot. Is anybody planning on using this movement?
Yes.
In that case, does that stack with my aura of alacrity? Anybody who is, I'll just put it in the chat. You emanate an aura that fills you and your companions with supernatural speed, allowing you to race across the battlefield in formation. In this case, the walking speed of any ally who starts their turn within 5 feet of you increases by 10 feet until the end of that turn.
This isn't counts as starting a turn, though. This is a reaction.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Never mind.
All right. So Aaron has moved. That means that when it's your next turn, Wisteria, you can get all up in there with your swords as you are wont to do.
Bet I'm gonna.
All right. So the living drowned blade, which is the one in front of Titanium. Oh no, it's Titanium's turn. I'm sorry.
Oh, great.
Yes. So you only to get up, you just need to use half your movement speed.
Oh, yeah, that's no problem at all. Yeah. So I get up.
Get on up.
Yeah.
Get on up.
So do I have to lose an action this turn or anything like that for getting up? Great.
Nope.
I get up and I hit the dude.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm not gonna use a divine smite. I don't feel like it right now. This isn't worthy of my divinity. Okay, yeah, let's just go ahead. Great axe hit.
You don't.
Dang.
You don't do it.
Well, let's see what my second attack looks like. That one was just a practice swing.
Which one are you trying to hit?
The one that's alive. Or no.
Oh, wait, no, you do. Yeah, you do hit it. Yep.
Oh, great.
Yep,
Cool.
13.
13 slashing damage.
So,
And it makes that like gushy noise, like when you're cutting calamari.
yes, and it is now bloodied.
Ooh.
Okay, so now it is that guy's turn. So the one that you just bloodied is like, that hurt. So I'm going to take 2 goes with my sword at you. Where am I? So that's a 22. That hits you, Titanium?
Yes, it does.
Okay, so that is 1d8 plus 3. So it's 8 damage. Then its second attack didn't make it, but I
better not have made it.
I still need you to do the con save.
Cool. And then add 3. Oh my gosh!
Guess what? Nothing happens.
This isn't
Let's keep it that way.
This isn't like disease or anything like that, is it?
I don't know.
Okay. If it's a disease, then it doesn't matter on me anyways, because I can't get sick.
Alrighty. So, where are we? That's the end of that round. So, and then I can look at that. So it is now the big bad's turn, and or at least just big bad at this moment, is going to be like, well, there's someone on this other side of me now that I saw go by. I'm going to attack her.
No.
So, I don't know what exactly he's attacking you with, because I think it might just be his fists. So it's a +7 to hit. So that's an 18.
Does not
which does not hit. And let me just make sure it's got 2. Okay. So that's a 17 again. Wow. Or it's a 17, so it doesn't hit. All right, you successfully kept it busy.
Go with it. Like punch in my armor.
Yep. All right. So this
Andre the Giant, like, yeah, you're doing good.
Ground blade guy is dead. So I guess that doesn't really go over. Weird. Okay. Well, he's gone. So Shinobi, it is your turn.
Can I see this dude clearly?
Oh yeah, that dude you can see.
Okay, just making sure. Like, I don't know how much cover you're assuming from Wisteria and Titanium.
Well, yeah, you're probably fine.
Okay, I'm just gonna stay back here and throw another firebolt because it's a little crowded in there.
Yeah, I mean you can use it in this sort of sense. So, no, not on that one. No, you do not.
All right, well, I'm just gonna chill back here. Like y'all do your thing.
All right, so
I like the image of like Dan fails to throw a fireball, shrugs, and then fades into the shadows.
I'm just slinging fireballs. Like, yeah,
oh, I see what happened. When I hit, I see what happened. So do you see how it flipped back to player A? I see. So that's Wisteria. It's technically your turn, even though it says player A.
Can I stand on dead body? And
No. So I figured it out. It's a weird thing between D&D Beyond and Roll20 that when I hit next turn order, it reverted.
It reverts it. Okay.
Yeah.
Can I stand on dead body and hit this boy with sword?
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna do that. Now I guess I'm blown, but I'm gonna hit, I'm
Okay.
gonna hit the boy. I'm gonna try. And a swing number 1.
Yep. That does it. So that's 11 slashing. So let's give it to you. Doop, doop. All right, go ahead.
Swing number 2. Nope, definitely not. Absolutely not.
Nope.
Absolutely, I love that.
Nope.
Have I never said that to you guys?
Not that I can
I've never
recall.
heard
I
it.
like it.
All right, Marty, it is your turn.
Marty, do you need me to back up so you can?
Yeah. I mean, it would make my life a little bit easier unless you want me to like reach underneath your arms and go stabby stab.
Can I back step? Will I provoke?
You would, but Marty could potentially move here through Titanium.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Marty could hop around
Oh,
Titanium.
okay. Yeah. I'll go to there, which means I'm now going to get the guy at the bottom here.
Correct.
All right, cool.
Does he have any bonuses for? Is he flanked by chance?
Oh yeah. Marty gets the sneak attack.
Yeah.
He is surrounded by friends.
Yeah, I'm definitely in a good spot there. Sorry, I had to pop back out my character sheet because I accidentally closed the smaller window. So as I was.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
So that definitely hit. Cool. Let's see how sneak attack goes. And
Nice.
Very nice.
I like how he's like, You just did 22
I
damage.
like. I know, but I like when the number is as a color. It makes me happy.
So Marty, how did you kill this one?
Yay!
He had 16 HP left.
I'm gonna say I thrust my sword my dagger into his forehead. It got stuck, and it took me like 3 pulls to get it out.
And then when it comes out, there's a little bit of like brain goo, and you're like, oh,
Yeah.
All right,
It's
well,
splattered against my coat.
you still have another attack, and since that guy is down, you can move forward.
Okay, so then back with my guy in the brown shirt here, the tunic. Let's try dagger venom again. Let's go.
No.
It was like, you want a colored number? I'll give you a colored number.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so it is now Rave's turn. And we can do that again. I'm just gonna say, where are the spells?
On the spell sheet?
Yes. Oh, there it is. Got it. Huh. Very weird. I don't know how any of this works, so
Yeah, I'm not as I can play Marty's character. I'm not as familiar with Rave's spells.
well, I'm not.
You can viciously
this-
mock.
Yeah, but I don't know where Vicious Mockery is on here.
Under cantrips?
It was not there.
She does not have it.
I don't think it's.
Oh, her
I don't
sheet
think it's.
not set up.
It's not fully filled out. So we're gonna say that. I don't know. Vicious Mockery. Oh wait. I'm gonna do this in a different backwards way, but it's gonna work. No, it's not. No, it's not.
But wait, no, I'm curious. What was your backwards way plan? Just out of curiosity.
Oh, it still might work actually. Hold on. Give me like 2 seconds. It's
Okay.
gonna be weird, but I think I can do it. Give me 1 sec. Pew. View. Look, they need to have sound effects, right? Like,
Holy-
all right, let's see if this actually works.
Okay, I just did a thing.
Come on. All right.
I just added Vicious Mockery to our character sheet.
Did I do it?
How many seconds? We haven't done that for how many months?
Oh, okay. Well,
her DC is going to be a little bit different. Her DC is 15.
right. That's fine. I whatever. I was like, if we need it to roll, I can just roll from Cecily's.
Yeah.
All right. So the save is that. So it's a +1. And it's 19. So half damage. So 2. 2 whole damage. Alrighty. So we're at Titanium.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hit him.
Okay.
There's no fancy moves that make sense for me to do.
He is, I believe that. Yes, you hit him.
Great.
10 slash.
I'm gonna hit him again.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh yeah, you hit him again.
Great.
8 the damage.
Pow.
He is bloodied.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say that didn't kill him.
Nope. All right. So that drowned blade is dead. So, all right. I believe that was left him. So, Aaron, it's your turn.
Okie dokie.
Will this work if I do that? Weird. No. Okay, never mind. Sorry. Yes. Red Aaron, go. I was futzing around and messed it up.
No worries. I'm gonna summon my little floating sickle made of light over, and I'm gonna attack the one that's closest to me with my spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Oops.
It's the only one alive. So, yep.
That's weird. Is that what that does?
The only drowned blades left alive. New movie coming out. Look forward to it.
16 hits. So that's a 9. Okay.
And then while I'm at it, I'll try to do sickle mace combo. Probably not as effective,
Nope.
though.
I love it.
Nope. All right. So it is now the undead dude's turn. And he's gonna be like, whacking her wasn't really working. So he's gonna whack Wisteria.
Oh, don't do that. Roll instead.
Okay, so it's a +7 with, I guess, his fists. So it's 14.
Nope.
Okay. All right. Second time. That is a brain 25.
Yeah, absolutely. Punchy.
Okay.
How much am I punchy for?
Oh, we're getting rated by Shoujo.
Hey!
Oh,
Okay, so
Welcome to the stream.
Welcome
Like I've been talking like that all night.
combat.
So that's 9. So that's 13 bludgeoning damage plus
Fun.
4 necrotic damage, and I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Remember to add +3.
To Constitution?
Saving throw, right?
Yeah.
Yes, saving throw.
19.
Oh, yeah, you're fine. Nothing happens. All right. Wow. All right. Nobody.
Colin's like, man, I really wish this would work on somebody.
I want someone to be a zombie. How to zombify.
There's no reason for me to do anything different. I'm gonna just throw another firebolt over everyone's shoulder.
Okay. Oh, you hit him this time.
Better hit.
He is on I don't know the best way to describe he is on his bare bones. Like it's not he is falling apart and it's liquidy and gross.
It's like you singed him enough that it's like shoot And it's just like that pearly white bone, and then everything else is like rub, 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 rub around
Yeah,
it.
and it's more of the like. Okay, Nicole, it is your turn.
Longsword.
Oh, it's sword time! Yeah! I'm so glad for you.
All right, so
You hit?
that's yes, you hit. So that's 4. All right.
Dang, still not. Okay, one more.
Oh,
Ooh.
okay. Well, so how did you kill him?
So I do like a little kind of bounce in the air and I stab down and then
Did you call it
I
a
like
flippy dip?
put my sword back and I go like this to everybody. I'm like, I got him. And that's
All right, so you did that, and like as you like did that flourish at the end, like zombie flesh flew through the air. Some of it kind of hit Marty and Titanium in the face, and you were both like,
Well, I think Marty is like, ugh, I'm like metal.
okay, so you guys have successfully defeated the undead in this area.
We murdered all the things. It's what we do
You
best.
guys did. You murdered all the things. So, what you see now that you have murdered all the things? Where are we?
on a boat.
Yeah.
Don't you ever forget.
Did I get it right,
So,
Stop saying that.
Colleen?
yes, you're on a boat.
Okay.
All right. So,
Is it going fast and?
No, because it's crashed.
I'm on a boat and it's going crash and.
all right. So what you can see in here is like there's a couple like hammocks on the wall. This is clearly like where maybe the like some of the lesser on the totem pole hierarchy boat stuff. People are sleeping.
Real quick, kind of clarifying question, Colleen.
Mhm.
Were these drowned undead like recently turned, or did they seem to have come on the ship after the crash? This like basically this doesn't look like the crew, does it? Did we just kill the crew members who were reanimated for one reason or another?
Why don't you do I would say, okay, do a nature check, or if you really want to give me a good argument that you maybe somehow know something for Arcana, maybe?
I actually, well, no, I don't have Arcana. I have religion.
Yeah.
Well, so before I make an argument or choice about what I roll, are they wearing anything? Like, were they wearing armor, clothes?
They're wearing like sailors' clothes. Like they are definitely like they look like they're sailors.
Can I do an investigation on their clothing to see if it's aged, if it's relatively new?
It's got the
Sure, yeah.
Toronto emblem on it.
Yeah, it's got the Toronto emblem on it. Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
So 20.
All right, so you think that the clothes that are on these undead are really kind of like they're waterlogged, rotted, tattered, and torn. So it does not seem that these are the crew.
Okay. So my guess, guys, is these undead came from. I can't tell if they were on the ship before they crashed or after they crashed, but I don't think it was a crew, so I don't necessarily think.
Yeah.
Immediately reanimating things around us, so that's.
You know,
We aren't like embarking on a Pirates of the Caribbean situation.
Yeah,
I like cannot. I truly cannot. I mean, Titanium kind of like asks and answers something where it's just like, well, maybe they were cargo, but that makes extremely little sense why anyone would have zombie cargo.
Hey, Red Aaron, do you have something to tell us? Do you have something to say to us?
Let's see whether or not her discipline determines that.
Roll for discipline.
Oops, I tried to roll it. I tried to roll it into the
comedy.
Twitch chat. Hold on one second.
I'm not trusting Aaron with that mustache right now.
No, Aaron is simply happy that we seem to have defeated the recent Skerfuffle.
All right, so you guys are in this hallway sort of area. There, like I said, there's hammocks hanging down. There are a couple doors in this area. There's a door here, a door here. You can see them. I drew them, but here, here, there's one literally in front of Marty. And there's one over here. So those are places where you can go.
This is slightly metagaming because also I can see the map, but are we below the water line? Like, is there any water coming through that door that's on the top, or any of the doors? Like, is there any water? Like, are we below water line? Is there any water coming in anywhere?
You are not quite below the water line yet. So from the hallway where you are, you cannot see any water.
Yeah, that would just be my only question of trying to figure out where we are within the bowels of the ship.
Yep. So again, there's a door in front of Marty. There's 4 other doors in the general vicinity.
Who wants to go where?
I'm just gonna check the door that I moved up to. I'm just gonna see if it's locked.
I'm gonna go ahead and open the door by me if that's cool. Do I need to roll anything?
It is.
Or give me one.
Sorry.
On that.
Maybe I'll back you up on that.
The one that you are at, Aaron, is locked.
Okay.
So, Marty.
Yes.
You are, where are we? Hold on one sec. Scroll back to where we were supposed to be. And by we, I mean me.
I was gonna say our party is never where we're supposed to be.
No, I scrolled too far. Okay, so Marty is in that section there. So too many tabs open. All right, so the room that you have just opened is a you can tell like there's it's only one bed. There's like some furniture that's crashed, a bed that's crashed. It's mostly debris. And you kind of see the sheen because there is a little bit of light coming in on this side here from a porthole. That there is more slime covering things. So
Nicole knows what's up.
That's not so like
No.
So it's not like that slime. This is like, like snail kind of slime. Like it's clear and kind of shiny. So, Marty, that's what you see in there. It doesn't seem like there's a lot in there, but broken stuff and slime.
Y'all, there's a lot of slime in here.
Slime
Do you
time.
need any slime?
Like Nickelodeon slime?
More like snail slime. Gross
I hear
slime.
that's
Not,
really good for your
not,
face.
not fun slime.
Do you
Not-
want to test
not
that theory, Titanium?
I sure would. Actually, no. Genuinely, I do want to get a better look at this slime. And while Margaret the person hates this, I do think Titanium the character might just take a finger and go through the slime and lick.
All right, you have fun with
About
the
to ask.
slime. I'm gonna step back while you do that. And
So
consider
I have
all
divine
the
help.
decisions I've made in my life that have led up to this moment.
I have
don't
divine help. I
actually-
can't get sick, so I think there's some foolhardiness that comes with such power.
I don't. I've never tasted the slime of an animal that could possibly make this.
I'm buying you.
So I'm just going to say that it tastes gross.
So give me an area of gross. Gross.
Let's
is
say like salty to the point of being too salty.
oh,
like
that makes me
like
gag.
that. Like it tastes like the ocean, but less ocean.
okay, good. That
Ugh.
actually gives me some information I wanted to know.
Like
So
really?
I'm like, I think this is from the depths, everybody.
I hate that flavor. I call from around the corner.
All right, so that's what's in there. Just slime and broken furniture.
Right. Is there anything? Actually, can I do an investigation, because I'm better at that than perception?
Sure.
On slime, just to understand it better.
No, let's do. Sure. You think, based on your investigation, that this seems like it was caused by not magical means. It was a natural phenomena.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to figure out anything different from that, maybe roll nature
or something. Honestly, I think that's enough to satisfy Titanium, because
okay.
the intention here is like, what should I be looking out for? What sort of a thing it's a suspicious thing, like did this cause anything unexpected, like is there hidden motives here? But no, it's just some sea slime. Maybe there is a giant snail. I think snails from the aquatics are delicious, so Titanium, frankly, might be like, cool, sweet, maybe there's a meal in for us.
All right.
I would be curious to do a nature check to see if it's something that, like, I guess how old it is, like how recent.
Sure.
This was. Would that be nature?
Yeah.
All right. I probably won't get this, but I'll try.
What's your favorite terrain?
Oh my gosh. Where do I find that?
It's in your should be your features and traits.
Lower right corner of the core page. Hopefully.
I see.
I think you picked forest and maybe mountains.
That makes sense. You're a wood elf. Like, it would have to be those things.
I thought I did forest and mountains too.
Yeah. Okay. So not being super familiar with aquatic like areas, that's not really your ranger flavor. You can't really pinpoint like the exact like hour, but you'd say that this is within, at least the last like 36 hours.
Okay, so it's fairly recent.
Yeah, so it maybe like you see like some parts of it have dried a little bit, but like not all of it has dried.
Okay, so I relayed to the team, hey guys, whatever was here was like here not that long ago. This stuff hasn't been around super long. Been over a day.
So the hunt is still on, basically.
The game is afoot.
So Aaron checked one of the doors. It's locked. There are 3 other doors that have not been checked.
Who wants to check it?
Is this one locked?
And that one is unlocked.
Actually, I'd like to look down the grate.
Sure, you can look down the grate. You need to do a perception check, but you can look down the grate.
I'm not so good at those, but at least I have dark vision. Oh gosh, I don't see nothing.
There's not a grate.
It's for some reason, for someone with dark vision, you're like, well, it's kind of dark down there.
That bonk on the head really got me, huh?
Mm-hmm.
If this one's unlocked, I'll just go ahead and open it.
I'm gonna
Yep, that one.
down on the grate too.
Sure, go ahead. Give me a perception.
I'm gonna kind of like, oh, what are you looking at, Titanium? I'm just gonna peer down.
Hey, there we go.
19. Okay, give me 1 sec. So
Marty's doing a
you
Dr. Evil.
All right, so you with a much better perception score. So the wooden grate, looking down, you can see it's like badly rent, and like you kind of like put your hand out and like push Titanium back a little bit, because you kind of have a feeling that if you put your full weight on this, it would just fall through. And you can see that there's slime sort of in there. So you're like, no. So you just peer over knowing that you could fall in. And you see like water, and it's not like, you see like boxes like piled up, knocked over, smashed or whatever. But the ones that have still sort of held their like piling, the height of the water is about like a, I don't know,
Waist?
a rain barrel highs, whatever.
Okay.
Like 2.5 feet high about is how tall the water is down below. But that's really all you see.
Okay.
You definitely, from that, you're like, maybe the cargo area is a little submerged in water.
Right. Okay.
So, Aaron, you have opened the room. This room is surprisingly well, like it stood up to the crash. So there's like fishnets and like old tattered sails like kind of meshed together to create like a bed in one corner. Nearby in the other corner, there's a stone basin, a wooden trident, and an oblong shield leaning against the wall. On the shield, there's a symbol of a wave curling from the right into the left. And there are like, just 2 human skulls. They're very old, like very old human skulls, hanging from a wooden peg over top of this area. Unlike other areas, there's no trace of slime. That is what's in here that you can see from the door.
I'll just announce to everybody, like, this room's weird. There's like an order of interest from least interesting to most interesting. There's a bed made up of some scraps of nets and sails and a wooden trident and a shield with a symbol of a wave on it and 2 massively old skulls. What do you think that's about?
Sounds like someone had good taste.
And killed 2 dudes with massive heads.
Can I
someone
nudge?
with good taste.
Can I nudge the skulls with my shoe just to make sure that they don't like react in any way?
So they're on the wall. So you
they're on the walls. Okay,
they're hanging on a peg, like up. So there's like there's a basin and the trident and the shield, like in the. We'll say that they're in this corner and the bed thing is in this corner. So the trident stand like hanging there, and then on 2 sides of the corners, skulls hanging on pegs.
Hanging in like an ornamental fashion, or like a kind of a displaying fashion, or like a I'm going to use these later fashion. Like I would a pan. Okay.
Just display.
Okay.
Wisteria is interested in that wooden trident.
All right. Well, are you going in the room, Aaron?
I feel like I don't want to, but I am kind of interested in the shield. So yes, I'll enter so I can pass the trident back to Wisteria, and
I'll back you up,
and I'll inspect the shield a little closer.
So, Wisteria, the trident is wooden. It's a very basic trident. You can see that there's some like ornamental engraving on it. It feels in your hands kind of flimsy, like it's not. You get the sense that this is maybe like not maybe ornamental, but like it may be more symbolic than an actual weapon, if you will.
Could I investigate it and see if I know what the language is or what it's about? What should I roll for that?
I don't think you speak the language. you can investigate to. Do you speak Aquan?
No,
It's a negative for all of us.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say you cannot read what is on there.
Nope, just cannot read. Straight, flat.
You're
that's
like,
it.
these are some really pretty, like, scrawling things. So, Aaron, you picked up the shield.
Yeah. Can I do a religion check on the wave symbol at all?
Yes.
Or is it not really that kind of symbol?
Nope. Yep, you can totally do that.
11?
It is the symbol of Umberly.
Okay.
But your knowledge of Umberly with an 11 is like, you're like, this is Umberly? I like vaguely remember that from like being in the ship's infirmary. Maybe you found a thing about Umberly since and you've heard Captain Molly be like, Umberly. But that's about as much as you know with an 11.
Sure.
What were you trying to read, Nicole? Was it a book or was it
It was the wording
trident?
on the
Trident?
on the trident.
Does it look like something of importance, Colleen? Like you said, it was more for show than a weapon, but like
it seems symbolic. I mean, you haven't like investigated the trident. It was just.
I am happy to investigate it to try and see.
Yeah, go ahead, investigate it.
I was saying, can I read it?
Nope. I'll bring it to Dan.
Right.
Hey, buddy, what does this say? What is this?
I'm going to cast, because I cannot read it right now, comprehend languages.
All right.
Nice.
So the writing on it, as you cast comprehend languages, you're like, this is Aquan. Silly old me. So it says by Umberly's grace on it.
By Umberly's grace. That means nothing to me, but okay. It might come up later.
Like I remember Molly mentioning her name
In the blessing, by Umberly, we'll get through this.
Yeah.
So this is presumably something. Actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna do a check on this, and I'm gonna use a religion check, which I'm good at,
Sure.
based off of that. I've never used this roll in this entire game. Don't
Hey, that's okay. So you are like, I'm gonna give you a little bump up because of boat lore.
Yeah.
So you just in your working with the crew have heard other people like mention Umberly, and you're like, picking up in your religious sense as a paladin, you're like, this is like clearly like a chaotic god.
My type.
That it seems like it's mostly sailors who are praying to this god. It's just for ease of use, to this goddess. And so you're thinking to yourself, knowing like how boats work, this is probably the god of maybe the ocean or of sailors or something. And the ocean is fickle, so it seems like maybe these might have been used to like do rituals to gain Umberly's favor.
Cool. So I'm gonna relay, my theory to, is it Nicole or Aaron or Dan who's literally holding onto it right now?
I think I'm holding it right now. I think Nicole
Yeah,
me
so-
holding it and reading it.
Yeah,
I have to be touching it to read it with the comprehend language.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, so I'll probably relay that to primarily, like, my attention's mostly on Nicole and Dan, for that reason. And I'm gonna suggest, like, yeah, no, this is worth keeping around, because, for all we know, if we do something right with this thing, maybe we can, I don't know, bless ourselves or something like that.
Then I will hold on to it.
And I'll hold on to the shield.
Okay.
And I guess also
Put that in my.
poke the eyes of the skulls while I'm in here just to make sure that there's like
A hand comes up and goes like this. Colin, as a
right.
heads up, it's 10:20.
All right. So I'm gonna ask Aaron. So you're just looking at that stuff.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that there's like nothing hidden by them, and then also making sure that they're not some sort of magically alive undead skulls that the minute we turn our heads they're gonna like float off the walls.
Okay. So they are not undead
That would be pretty
skulls
cool, though.
in any way. I'm just asking if you're checking anything in the room besides that. The answer is no. That's fine.
Well, I'll kick the bedding. Just make sure no one's under there.
Sure. So you feel something on your foot.
All right, lift up the bedding.
Okay.
Is there anybody? Is there a person in here?
You find a journal.
Oh!
So you find a journal, you flip it open, you read through it, and it is one of the sailors is the chaplain of the crew. His name is Lothar II, and he is a follower of Umberlee. He leads the crew in rituals, and this involves just cutting their like fingers, whatever, just a little bit of blood and dropping it in the stone basin. Wisteria, if you look at the edge of the trident, like you can see like little bits of like dried blood in there. The last entry, however, is a mass of scrawling handwriting about how they have somehow angered Umberlee, and this storm was a punishment. He's going to go to the crew's quarters to pray, but he thinks this is the end. So that is that, and with that, we will end the stream.
Yay, that was a good one.
So, yay, we're back. I hope everyone had fun hanging out with us. Yeah, and anybody else got anything to say before we go? Wait, no, we don't have a show yet to plug. Nope. Well, in that case, I say thank you to Bizu Lovely for sponsoring our stream tonight, and come back next week. We're gonna have a lot of fun.
Yeah, we'll be back next Thursday.
All right, bye, friends.
I'm so excited. I've been like counting down the days until we started up again. So yay!
Good night, y'all.
Bye.
Have a good night.